We didn't find out until later that he had the flu. He started just going downhill. He got lethargic, not responding, couldn't walk, and eventually we called our doctor and he said call the ambulance straight away, and then they rushed him to hospital.
I was on that Sunday night when Josh first came in to the hospital via the emergency department. When I first met him, he was pretty much completely unconscious, so you don't remember me. And not only unconscious, he was also in a great deal of distress with muscle spasm. And because of that, he couldn't really breathe and needed life support. So those early hours were really tricky because we didn't know what was wrong, and also he was deteriorating rapidly. I think his mum and dad would attest to the fact those were pretty dark times.
You can't think at that stage. It's too much going through your head to be able to comprehend anything. But they did think he wasn't going to make it.
Yeah, they prepared us
for the worst.
And said, look, when the brainstem's damaged like this, it's going to be very hard to come back now. So yeah, we were shell-shocked, and we thought our lives were going to change big time. We tried to imagine a life without Josh, and that was just too hard to even think about.
He was in hospital for 102 days. He was in a coma for about 4 weeks, and then gradually he opened his eyes, he started looking at us. He just gradually, bit by bit, he just came back to us. It was quite amazing.
With the help of the staff of the hospital, we basically rebuilt him. It's a bit like he grew up from scratch.
Yeah.
In 102 days. He learned to do everything again.
It's incredible, the position we've reached here. Absolutely amazing.
He really touched a place in all our hearts when he was here. It was a scary prospect when we first, were looking after Josh, and it was many weeks that we really didn't know what the future was going to hold. He really wasn't giving us anything. He was awake and breathing, but it was really difficult to know whether there was a little man in there. But I'll never forget the day that he showed us that he certainly was in there, and it was in this room actually. I was sitting him up and I was pretending to drop him, and he thought, and he suddenly laughed. Yeah, he came alive, and it was like, yeah, he's in there, and we're going to get him back.
Oh, the hospital was wonderful. It's full of dedicated professional people that are just inspiring. They helped us, inspired us to keep going.